The Western Front in World War I was a desolate wasteland. Crisscrossing lines of trenches stretched for miles. This was a landscape of mud, barbed wire, and death. Millions of soldiers endured this terrifying reality. Trenches were designed for defense. They were not straight lines, but zigzagged. This limited the impact of enemy artillery. A complex network of trenches existed. Frontline trenches were the most dangerous, closest to the enemy. Support trenches behind the front line offered some protection. Communication trenches connected the lines, allowing for troop movement and supplies. Daily life was a brutal routine. Soldiers endured constant fear and discomfort. They were wet, cold, and often hungry. Days were spent repairing trenches and on guard duty. Sleep was difficult and taken in snatches. The smell of death and decay permeated everything. The horrors of the trenches were almost unimaginable. Disease was rampant. Trench foot caused by constant wetness could lead to amputation. Rats feeding on corpses were everywhere. Artillery bombardments were terrifying. The constant threat of death took a toll on sanity. Shell shock, now known as PTSD, became common. The psychological impact of trench warfare was profound. Soldiers faced unimaginable horrors. Many suffered breakdowns. War poets like Wilfred Owen captured the trauma in their work. Their poems spoke of the fear, the carnage, and the loss of innocence. Amidst the horror, moments of humanity shone through. Soldiers formed strong bonds. They relied on each other for survival. Humor, however dark, provided relief. Letters from home offered a connection to a world beyond the trenches. Small comforts like a warm drink or a cigarette were cherished. World War I ended in 1918, but for those who survived the trenches, the war never truly ended. They carried the physical and emotional scars. The Great War was a tragedy that impacted a generation. It's our duty to remember their sacrifice and strive for peace.